Virtud y moral, pero en qué lugar dejan hueco a la felicidad. Agito el veneno y te explico que mito rompemos. No evito lo bueno, mi micro.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome. Glad you could join us here on 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Bye, Ernie.
The starting lineup for Kansas City. At power forward.
Greetings, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying this. Happy Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup in the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan at the table.
I think the Nets are going to win this unless the
Knights we'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline.
Really far ahead
we have an interconference matchup with the
this is that
Nets
classic paint war I've been
looking to
talking
create some
about.
cheers
All
for
they do
their
is shoot
home crowd.
threes.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for Kansas City.
All right, I stand corrected.
They've got Klay Thompson. Nurkic is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Gordon. And it's Collison in at the point. Here is Conley after Darren Collison's bucket. Picked by Pachulia. Gay outside. 5 on the clock. The turnaround Jay. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. And Kenny Atkinson, head coach of the Nets, a New York native, grew up in Long Island.
And it is nice to have that tie to the area. Certainly with this team, we know it's going to be a process. But Kenny is home, and he's committed to developing this organization.
Stolen by Randolph. Thompson against Gay. Over Thompson. They get a hand on it. Goes up with it again. And the officials...
That entire sequence was just great.
Just barely.
And then for the end on a goaltend. Like,
down.
come on now. Come on, man.
They're committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Collison with it. Screen by Nurkic.
Corner play.
The drive by Collison. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Here's Conley after Darren Collison's bucket. Conley dishes to Randolph, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Randolph's got his second basket.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now here is Conley. 8 points his last outing. Let's go. Randolph can't hit.
They're not going to get away with many mistakes like that on the defensive end. You got to get out on him right there.
And really, DeMar DeRozan is a master at what he calls body hunting, that ability to just kind of draw fouls. I think he and James Harden actually are the guys that have really kind of set the tone for how to create those opportunities to get to the line.
Now here's DeRozan after Darren Collison's miss. Gay kicks to DeRozan. And yes, it's good. DeRozan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, make no mistake, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan will battle you in the post, and he'll get some easy opportunities.
And DeMar DeRozan always, Greg, among the league leaders in free throw attempts.
And when you look at him, 6'7", 220 pounds with tremendous athleticism, he has got all the tools. Beyond, though, that attack mentality, he's a savvy basketball player. Those little shot fakes, his footwork helped this guy live at the line.
Randolph can't hit.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Took him no time at all on that one. Thompson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Nets with the lead. There's a good screen. Conley kicks to Gay. Randolph a screen. Off the screen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And Gay works well off the screen. He just has a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari a screen on Gay. Back to Collison. Over Conley. Here's Nurkic. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
Kansas City shooting their first free throw tonight. Free throw, no good for Nurkic. The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Collison against Conley. He kicks it to Gay. Dishes to DeRozan.
Jacoby.
Here's Randolph. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Nets lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just
It's okay,
a moment.
Nugget. I'm one of those Oreos as well. Okay,
And the basketball
my favorite movie is
bloodlines
definitely
of
not
Klay
Frozen,
Thompson.
though.
He tells us how his father and brother.
Dad always watches more film than me, and I watch.
Yeah, you know, it's great to have that blend of support and competitiveness around you really your whole life.
Yeah, you can try to put a little something over on your coaches from time and again, even your teammates maybe, but family, they'll check you every time.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
It has, Greg, no doubt. Love that they've gotten after it on the defensive end. Just continue to put pressure on.
I thought Colin was actually
the floor for Kansas
halfway
City.
decent at
Collison is out there with
defense.
Gordon. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's
He just
Gallinari.
getting
And it's
shredded this game.
Nurkic
It's
in at the
actually kind of
foul.
hard to watch.
Pachulia with the screen on Collison. Here's Conley. Terrific design on the pick play. And he lays it in. Doris, a lot of great catch and shoot players in this league, but who's the best right now at creating space for his shot off the dribble?
I'd say respectively the point guards that we saw in the NBA Finals, Steph Curry and Kyrie Irving, and they go about their business a little bit differently. Obviously, it's the handle of Kyrie Irving and his ability to not only navigate tight spaces, but his ability to finish with both hands and the creativity and the English sometimes necessary. For Steph Curry, it's the majesty and the danger of guarding the three-point shot, which then he combines with that ability to shake and bake and go off the dribble. Really tough contains both of them.
I like how you mentioned the finish, because the finish sometime you can get in there and make it look great, but you can't get the two.
You got to put the points on the board, baby. Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
To the inside. That's good from Randolph on the assist
sweet.
from DeRozan.
Sweet Lord.
6 points
Good
for
rebound.
Randolph.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Collison, the pass to Nurkic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that
Foul
shot,
like-
but he's got
how'd he
a
do
chance
that?
to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Doris, if you talk about the challenge for the Nets coaching staff, how do you establish a culture of winning on a team that's going to lose on most nights?
You know, Kevin, it's all about winning habits, and that means the daily work that you put in
Like Zebo
every
popping
single
off.
day. There's an ethic that's conducive to winning
All right,
that's
let's see what
built
the White House
slowly
can do.
over time.
In the corner, Collison with it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Collison's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, how about that look from Klay Thompson? For a player known for his shooting, that passing, very special.
Kicks it out to Gay. DeRozan against Gordon. And DeRozan, here we go. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
It's stolen by DeRozan.
Jacoby.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Well, this guy just attacks, gets the defender on their heels. DeMar DeRozan dictating the action on his way to the cup.
I'll tell you, a little bit of an old-school offensive approach for DeMar DeRozan. He doesn't focus on that three-point shot, guys. He wants to attack the paint and work himself to the free throw line. It's been effective.
And with a long-range shot becoming such a staple, Doris, do you think DeRozan's game suffers for his aversion to threes?
I don't at all, Kevin, because he's perfected his style of play. He's the master of the mid-range. This guy draws a ton of fouls, and because you've got to send an extra defender, his teammates get space to operate.
And here is Conley. Randolph dishes to DeRozan. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Brooklyn shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Conley kicks to Pachulia. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Randolph. That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's good. Collison's got 10 points in the game.
I'll tell you, somebody on the defensive end has got to step in and try to get a body on him there.
You know you like Zebo taking threes. It makes no sense whatsoever.
17 seconds left
you
to
just
play in
enjoy
the
it.
first half. Now DeRozan. He's coming off a 16-point game again.
Kobe with the blow by.
Pachulia. Nurkic with the block. Gordon. That one doesn't go.
No team has hit 50
in the
yet.
first half
The highest
comes
has
to a
been
conclusion in
47.
a game that has been very close. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports
Hey,
Halftime
everybody.
Show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Kenny the
Go,
Jets.
Ernie.
Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were
Don't
able
do
to
it, Ernie.
squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however.
I liked Ernie's smile there.
Welcome back as we get a beautiful.
Yeah, imagine shooting
aerial
69% and you're down by
bridge
2 while our team's
connecting
shooting like
Manhattan
40%.
And Brooklyn. And welcome back to the second half.
Obviously, there's some rough bias going on here.
Now here's Conley. Rudy Gay is out there with Zach Randolph. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Conley. And it's Pachulia in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Tries again. And DeRozan with the layup. DeRozan's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Really good job by DeMar DeRozan to turn a missed shot into a scoring
Water Knight's wide open in the
really
corner.
nicely done.
I don't understand.
Here's Collison.
But hey, let's take bad
layups.
layups.
Fires from 18. They get the rebound. Here's Conley. Pass to Randall. Nurkic with the block. Goes up again, and it's Randolph getting it to go. He's got 11. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Collison, the pass to Thompson. Nurkic setting the pick for Thompson. Off the pick. And Thompson throws it down.
All right, Water
Klay
Knight.
Thompson
All right.
get off his feet in a hurry. How about that finish?
Conley with it. Down low. Here's Pachulia. Then Pachulia with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Thompson with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Thompson dishes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick and roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
Conley kicks to Gay. Randolph, a screen on Gallinari. Here's Gay, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
Free.
You know, that's okay, I think. Even though they missed, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Doris, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame, something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates.
See, watch Clay. He's going to get wide open, and
you know this,
you're not even going to bother passing
inside
to
a
him.
locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
But that works.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Conley with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Tries from 10. Great D that time from Collison. For Kansas City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. He dishes it to Thompson. Gallinari, a screen on Gay. Thompson kicks to Collison. 5 to shoot.
Free. Oh, was that blocked?
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
Gay, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That one on Thompson. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player.
Clay's open.
Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Gallinari against Randolph. Gallinari passes to Nurkic. Over Pachulia. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Nurkic has got the lead up to 2 now for Kansas City. Here's DeRozan. No good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Kansas City ahead as they end the third quarter with a big 11-3 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. And Kansas City shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Setting the floor for Kansas City. We've got Yusuf Nurkic. Collison is out there with Gordon. Then it's Thompson, and it's Gallinari in at the 4. Burnett shooting 41% for the game. DeRozan against Gordon. It's DeRozan with the drive.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
Well, you wouldn't think about it with the position he plays, but, you know, Doris Pachulia is an underrated playmaker, very knowledgeable about how to space the floor, and also can drop a perfect pass to a cutter if you let him.
Well, he's the near-perfect teammate because he always understands the role that you want him to play. High IQ, he sees the floor, and he's very unselfish, Kev. He likes to make that extra pass. Not the kind of strong finish it should have been. Something threw him off.
Conley with it, now guarded by Gallinari. And it's Conley penetrating. Nurkic with the block. Collison against Conley. Gordon kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Thompson. Nurkic a screen on Gay. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Conley dishes to DeRozan. Randolph a screen on Gallinari. Gallinari with the steal. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Open shot. Thompson, offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the 3. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Now it's a 5-point Kansas City lead. For Kansas City, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers. And DeRozan kicks to Randall. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Gordon, and another basket for Kansas City.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
Gay sets the pick for Conley. Pachulia with the screen on Nurkic. Gay kicks to DeRozan. Over Gordon. That one off the back iron and out. Kansas City leading by 7. Gallinari left side. Gordon a screen. And here's Collison. 4 on the shot clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Well, they seem to be taking control. There's no doubt about that. Quality shots on every possession with great execution.
Count it, good. And it's 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
My goodness, Kevin, it doesn't get much more efficient than that. DeMar DeRozan capable of these kind of outbursts.
Conley against Collison. 1:04 left in the fourth. And finished off by Nurkic.
And really the story of the half. One team shooting it lights out. The other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
Here's DeRozan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Wow, that's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get position where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Jacoby with 45 and a losing effort.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gordon the pass to Collison. Nurkic a screen on Conley. Collison kicks to Nurkic. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Gets the first. That stretches their lead to 8.
Is Nurkic really going to drop 50 on him?
And
yes.
so he drops
Yes,
them
he
both.
is.
It's a 9-point ball game here.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe.
This game's
to close
over.
This one out.
They have the ball offenses come out. I'm just going to let it
They're
go.
trailing by 9. 41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game.
He dropped 51 and 30.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success
Faced him.
shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work,
Yep, here comes the
and a
benches.
whole lot
I'm
of
going to let this go.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Pachulia. Scott comes in for Zach Randolph. James Ennis, he'll check in for Rudy Gay. And Max subbed in for Mike Conley.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Plumlee with the steal.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
No, it appears that this one is absolutely done. No sense wasting energy trying to come back.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Boy, what great speed he's got, Greg. Just phenomenal work getting all the way to the cup in transition.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Was that Sheldon Mack that made that layup? Because he now has more points than Kevin Love. He's a bench scrub.
1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 6. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I'm not sure the 2-point bucket does much here. I think they got to go for 3.
Unless it's an and one, a 2-pointer makes no sense. Unfortunately for them, the defense knows this too.
Here's DeRozan. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3.
And this is why they want the ball in DeRozan's hand. This guy is stone cold under pressure.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Brooklyn's out of timeout, so this will
Lets
be
it go
interesting.
from deep. They get it again. Gay dishes to Randolph. Feeds it to Pachulia. Here's the three. No good that time. And so Kansas City takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alton.
I think 47 still is the highest. Literally, Sheldon Mack, who's not even a starter, has more points than Kevin Love in like 15 less minutes. Why? All right. Bogdan having more points than Gallinari is actually kind of funny to me, even though Gallinari did absolutely nothing that game, shots-wise. Literally a 4 that just plays defense. I mean, I can't really complain about that, but seriously. Dude plays like 20 seconds and does more on the offensive side. But yeah, 51 and 30. And 9 blocks. Just wow.